Hi, this is Dave Muir with Skyway Software, and in this video I'll walk through setting up a Spring 3.0 scaffolded web project with LDAP using the new Spring Security Scaffolding feature in my Eclipse for Spring 8.6. So after security scaffolding, we'll have a conventional Spring Security implementation in just a matter of seconds. More specifically, we get implemented Spring Security configuration files. Spring Security filters are added to the web XML. A couple JSPs are created for handling user interaction with security. And if we're using the database option, we'll get JPA entities representing users' many-to-many relationship with authorities and their respective DAOs. So for this quick demonstration, I'm using the same project created in the 8.6 scaffolding overview video, where I spent 5 minutes creating this ready-to-run enterprise-level CRUD web app that contains all the 5 front-end options during scaffolding. So if we take a look at the running app, you can see that I have Spring MVC, Spring Webflow, Adobe Flex, Google Web Toolkit, and iPhone. And if you go into, for example, Spring MVC, you can see all the CRUD operations here are supported for not only the office in this case, but also the employee relationship. Same is true for Webflow, Adobe Flex, and the GWT and iPhone implementations. Switching back to my Eclipse for Spring, all I need to do to enable security is right-click the project, go to My Eclipse, and select Scaffold Spring Security. That presents me with a wizard and where I can select the different security options. So if I want to have my security type come from a database, I'll get that users and authorities table. I'm going to use LDAP, but I can also use in-memory. And I'm using Open LDAP for my security provider on my local machine, so I need to use the SHA in the brackets format. The next pane allows me to configure my LDAP configuration. So in this case of my Open LDAP, I can just make some configuration changes here, and I'll paste in the manager DN, add in the password, and then I've just got a couple smaller edits according to my specific LDAP implementation. So I'm all set. The next pane allows me to select the services that must be secured, and this you'll see services in here if you have the DSL enabled. The next pane allows me to add and configure the URL patterns as well as who can access them. So in this case, I'm just going to secure the entire application. And then I'm shown a pane that I can customize the configured views that are used in security. The last pane gives me the ability to select the target folders for generation, and if my project wasn't bootstrapped, I've got options here as well. So next, after clicking next, I get a summary view, and I'll just go ahead and click finish. And it's ready. All I need to do now is go ahead and restart Tomcat. Once Tomcat is finished restarting, I can go back to my app and just try to click somewhere, and you'll notice that I'm presented with a login page. So I'm going to go ahead and authenticate myself against my local LDAP. And you can see now I have access to all my different front-end options. You'll notice I also have a logout button, and that's contributed to some of the pages that we talked about in the beginning. Jumping back to my Eclipse, I just want to point out a couple files that were generated. So if we go to the resources and take a look at the generated security file, you'll notice that all my LDAP information is in there. And then if we take a look at the web root, you could see that there are some new pages here that you can go in and configure how you like. So thanks for taking the time to view this video. Be sure to take a look at all the other resources we have online. We hope that you benefit from all the new enhancements in version 8.6, and if not, please reach out to us in the forums and let us know how we can improve.